What is up, my Xim community? It's Diadem37 here, bringing you another Xim Apex configuration tutorial. This one goes out to Max Young. Thanks for the suggestion, Max. We are doing Rainbow6 Siege. And before we jump into the configuration and the in-game settings, worth mentioning, I'm using the Logitech G502Hero at 1000 Hz and 25,000 DPI. I also want to note in this video, which I haven't discussed in any of my other videos, that the weight of your mouse will play a role in how jittery or stuttery your fine aim can feel. If the mouse is too light, it becomes too easy to create micro movements by accident. So worth noting, sometimes it's good to add extra weight to your mouse. Think of it like a tensioner on the Xbox Elite controller sticks. Just food for thought. Thought I'd throw that in this time around. So my Logitech, I actually have all of the weights in it. I like a heavier mouse due to the fact that I'm running at such a high DPI. That, along with smoothing and the other settings that Xim offers you, can really help alleviate mouse stutter and give you that really close to PC feel, which is what I tend to aim for in pretty much all of my builds, guys. So I figured that was worth noting this time around. So that's all I'm going to talk about as far as my personal equipment goes. So we're going to jump into the Xim configuration and the in-game settings very quickly here. So as you can see behind me, the the hipfire settings, we're at 6.50 on default for the sense. Smoothing is at 10, and I like to run the smoothing at 10 due to the high DPI value. It helps alleviate some of that stutter. And I ran the boost at 10 as well, particularly because I found that there was still some form of ramp-up time despite following Xim's guide on their website. For my ADS settings, I have it half that on default, so 3.25 on default. Smoothing is still at 10, boost is still at 10. The boost this time around was not so much for ramp-up time, it was for responsiveness, and it was to help fight recoil. Along with that, this time around, I did a YX ratio of 1.10, which dramatically helped recoil control as well, paired with the boost. The in-game settings, I followed Xim's guide pretty much to a T, except for the dead zones where I put them at 9. Now, your movement stick isn't going to really change anything if you're using a WASD keyboard, but I tend to, if I do one thing to one stick, I'm going to do it to the other, just because that's how I like to roll. I like to balance my configurations out. For the ADS, I did follow their guide to a T, so standard ADS settings and ADS at 50. Didn't really want to play with that too much. And that pretty much sums that up for this configuration, guys. It's a pretty straightforward one. If I missed anything, or if you want to see any other configurations, if you have any other games like Control, especially Game Pass games, because I'm on Xbox and I do have Game Pass, so I have access to their whole library, and I do like fooling around and making builds. They usually take an average of I'd say 2 to 3 days for me to warm up to the game, learn the controls, and then really work on figuring out the Xim configuration and the tune. Also, keep in mind, I will have a video coming up soon about how to find your true Xim aim sense, as we are all different, and that's worth keeping in mind as well when you watch these videos. My sensitivity might not be to your liking, but I do promise you that all the other features where they're at will make the difference. If you guys want to see a Modern Warfare video as well, let me know, because I do have a build for that I have been working on for a while too, and I plan on switching it up a little bit to work with aim assist if you guys want that. And I do know I get complaints every now and then where people are saying, you're using aim assist, you're cheating. Keep in mind, the Xim is only translating an analog signal. It is not a true mouse sense. You can't flick, you cannot do crazy shots like a mouse can. Worth keeping in mind. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Catch you in the next one. Like I said, make sure to comment and let me know what you guys want to see in future videos. Catch you later. Yo, on me, outside the main door. Dead. Another one.
Loading mag.
Dead.
Another one on me.
this around, don't get caught in the mosh pit. Fuel to the fire, ain't nobody can stop it. Trouble in my city, but you know I'm across it. Got a 40 on my hip and I'm liable to spark it. Throw down these hits, my click is indivisible. I aim, you duck, I squeeze, now you invisible. I'm not afraid of getting physical. All these different chemicals are fucking up my visuals. Bloods on my hands, got slugs on my gunners. We notorious, we ain't no runners. Bloods on my hands, got slugs on my gunners. Yo, we some warriors, they ain't can't run us. Bloods on my hands,
Watch this, bro. Watch this. Oh my God! Panic attack.
Bloods on my hands, got slugs on my gunners. Put my sweat, put on the beat, put on the map, put on my team, take out every motherfucker in between. Know what I mean? Better myself, better my aim, better my rap, better my name. Killing rappers on my hang, I'm by their chains for the fame. Never thought I would it, now I'm running this. You don't wanna follow me, now I'm in front of this. Hiring in the trouble with the truth, trying to get it what it do. Battling and I ain't never lose. We some motherfucking warriors.
I need help. They're right on top of me. I limbed one. Thank you.
Cover the map and still ain't know where you can find me at. Journey through the mind of an insomniac. I ain't never sleep, staying ready, keep an eye out for the fakes. For the snakes, load a clip and I'ma pull it, something shakes. Never go to battle if you plan to lose. Life with daily checks is not a plan to move. Middle fingers up, I'm not a fan of rules. Fighting for the right to live in peace and not like animals.
Bloods in my hands, got slugs in my gunners. You'll be notorious, we ain't no runners. Bloods in my hands, got slugs in my gunners. These warriors, they ain't no runners. Bloods in my hands, got slugs in my gunners. Bloods in my hands, got slugs in my gunners.
Put on my sweat, put on the beam, put on the map, put on my team, take out every motherfucker in between. Know what I mean? Better myself, better my aim, better my rap, better my name. Killing rappers on my hang, I'm by their chains for the fame. Never thought I would it, now I'm running. You don't wanna follow me, now I'm in front of this. Hiring in the trouble with the truth, trying to get it what it do. Battling and I ain't never lose. We some motherfucking warriors.
Down. Oh, was I VIP again?